This is the security patrol around Panda Land there, somewhere in the wilds of northern Arizona. We went from pandemonium. Just getting back from the Grand Canyon. Anyway, putting in a lithium water pump. Pumping lithium? Pumping lithium? Wow. Anyway, the group is securing the perimeter. You know, it's okay. It's, you know, we don't want to, we do not want to step on anyone's privacy. There's a number of people that live in the Panda Land area, and they have land there, and they, you know, and that's cool. And they want their privacy, and that's cool. So yeah, now all these people are posting videos for 6 months, 12, no, since last year. Remember Aja's big 49th birthday party back in September of 2020? Yeah. You know, big parties, lots of fun, people coming and going. But please, only go to Panda Land if you have reservations, and do not just show up, okay? It's not a public facility for nomads. It is strictly private land. And please, please, respect the privacy of all there at Panda Land. You can go, but only if you've cleared it with one of the landowners first, okay? Otherwise, they're going to be putting up a big fence, and they're going to put security cameras in there, and they're going to put no trespassing signs, which might not be a bad idea in any case. What do you think? I don't know, man. Anyway, so anyway, good video here from Panda, Aja, and John. And so and always, you know, you do if it's a Panda video, there will be gloppy food. Yes, there will be gloppy food. Right, we got a new one here from Sasnak. Stan the man down there. Stan the truckin' man. He's back in his truck. Finally, back on the road. It's been a couple of years. I was like 2019, he had the truck wreck, and then it was 2020, the pandemic, and then he got a couple other vehicles. One kooky bus that he bought and sold, and then he got a nice van, and he went out to RTR and hung out with Hobotech Tom, and he said, you know, has his shop there in Texas. He bought another truck, and now truckers are needed. We need truckers now. All these shortages, post-pandemic shortages, we need truckers out there. So Sasnak is reporting for duty. He's reporting for duty. And he's going to bring stuff to your local grocery stores, your Krogers, your Walmarts. He's going to be out there doing it. You know, yes, look at this. He's back, baby. He's back. So, good to see Mr. Sasnak back. It's been a long time. It's been a couple of years. You know, he built his channel on trucking, and then he kind of got away from it. And now he's back to the good old Sasnak we had come to know and love. So anyway, good. I'm glad to see it, and I'm curious to see how the world of trucking has changed over the last few years, and you know, and yeah, and now if we can get Louis back. I don't know whatever happened to Louis, the grumpy trucker, after he found all that money in the desert. What happened to Louis? I don't know, but at least we know Sasnak is good. Now, Mr. Sasnak, please do not be very, very careful when you drink coffee in your truck, because that's what happened to him a couple years ago. He dropped that hot coffee and yeah, and then ran into a guardrail, and that was, luckily nobody got hurt, but it was pretty scary. So no drinking coffee in your truck, okay? No, don't do that. A new one from Camper Van Kevin there. He's driving around with Felix in his 4x4 there. And guess what? They get into a hailstorm. And I mean, there's hail all over the ground, and there's little pocky marks all over the vehicle there, and it's really crazy. But everybody's okay. They had to pull over, and it was quite a stunning storm. But anyway, what's this? I don't know, man. Oh no! Oh no. Namibia, geography. What country is immediately north of South Africa on the west coast of Africa? Namibia, that's right. And where is Itchy Boots? She's finally left South Africa, headed north into Namibia. So it's good to see that. I've been really enjoying her South African journey there for the last month or two. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful, and Namibia's beautiful. So yeah, anyway. So very interesting to see that. I was talking to one of my Camo Army people, and we were saying, what would Itchy Boots be doing if it wasn't for the pandemic last year? Remember, she started out early 2020 down in oh, it's not Algeria, it's not Alberta, Argentina. She started out in Argentina down there, and then she was coming up the entire west coast of South America, went through Chile, and got into Peru and Bolivia, and then the pandemic hit, and she had to get an emergency flight back to Holland, the Netherlands, and then she kind of sat tight for a while, and then she went and did a trip to Iceland, and then up to Scandinavia, and now she's in South Africa. And I think she's really having a good time. I'm enjoying the videos. But you wonder, I'd like to see Nora Lee come back and finish that journey. You know, maybe she should do that next year or later this year. Come back. I don't know. I think there's still going to be lockdowns and stuff in South America and stuff. But, you know, maybe next year would be the time to finish the trip, fly into Bolivia, I don't know. I think she did ship the old motorcycle back to the Netherlands. But anyway, finish the trip. Start out in Bolivia and head up to Alaska next year. That would be fun. Hey, check my channel out. I just posted a really cool video about hiking in North Carolina and some scary places in the Linville Gorge, which is not far here from Morganton. But anyway, some good hiking here. And the new one from Mike and Steph, Van Life Sheldon's Travels here. They're hiking in Zion Park in some waist-deep water there. Really cool hike, really cool scenery, some really cool photography, so check it out. Good video there, Mike and Steph, and she is decked out in her beautiful purple jacket. I love that. That's a nice jacket. Anyway, she is fashionista at the bottom of YouTube Nomads. Yes, so anyway, so nice video here, some great photography, and there we go. And look at that. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I hope they got their waders on. Hey, let's do some letters for the 7th of June 2021. Betty Smith. That land by Death Valley that Wonder Hussy and her sister just bought has several buildings on it, a larger cabin that her sister is going to live in, and Sarah, Wonder Hussy, said she is going to live in the second smaller, not in great shape casita that she is going to fix up. That's life-changing news mentioned. The life-changing news mentioned that she is going to travel, all the while stockpiling footage because it's too hot to even be by the Death Valley land in the summertime. Yeah, so she's going to sell her Las Vegas home, I guess. You think? I don't know. Do we know that for sure? I don't know. Las Vegas and Wonder Hussy are kind of... They're so together, you know, when you can't think of Vegas without thinking about Wonder Hussy. I don't know. That's a good question. Will she sell her house or is it a rental? I don't know. Will she get rid of her house in Vegas now that she's got the land? We'll see. Stay tuned. And the minute we know, you'll know too. Mrs. Queen Bee, we're talking about Nomad Ranch. They're talking about his issues with privacy on the land there we have dubbed Panda Land. I think, who called that? I don't know. I didn't even start calling it Panda Land until somebody else called it Panda Land. I think it was Wandering Jimmy started calling it Panda Land. Anyway, Miss Queen Bee says, I watched a portion of Nomad Ranch's post about the property not being just a drop-in spot. Sounds like he was taking some jabs at you, Camo Dave, and your subs for giving the homestead different names. Well, we're trying to figure out a good name for it. With every one of the tribe posting videos about their exploits, he picks you as the reason why folks just want to stop by. They are entitled to their privacy. However, look in the mirror, tribe members. You created this situation that you now have to deal with. And that's true. You know, again, put it up on YouTube, people are going to talk about it. If you're going to be doing a lot of videos on where you're living, people are going to want to talk about it. Somebody's going to try to find where it is. You know, I don't know. You know, I totally agree that they deserve their privacy. Everybody deserves their privacy. But they got to realize that when you're putting all this stuff up on YouTube and when you're showing all these exploits that are going on, parties and people, you know, around campfires and all this other stuff going on at this particular group of properties in northern Arizona, people are going to think, hey, I'd like to stop by too. It looks like fun. Living Coast to Coast says we all have the right to privacy, even YouTubers. Just because they share some of their life with their viewers does not give viewers or trolls the right to storm your home or property. And I never said that. I never suggested that. All right? Some people are saying that I said that. I've never said that. I never said that people should go on private property without the permission of the property owners. I have never said that, and I do not like when people say I said things and I never said it. Okay, I did say that it's going to be interesting to see what happens at Auge Acres this summer, or Panda Land, or whatever you want to call it, you know, because a lot of people want to hang out there and want to have some fun there, and Auge is going to have some parties there, and who knows, you know, but I just said it's going to be interesting to sit back and see what happens. But that doesn't mean you should stop by and show up without permission, because privacy rights are primary. That's right. Rip Snorton says anyone planning to retire in 5 years better go and get a full-time RV. I'd better quit now and get your full-time RV going and get to it, because 5 years from now, camping will be way more complicated. Free places are starting to charge, and you can't get in unless you plan 6 months ahead. It's true. I mean, we were reporting that in a video the other day that more and more campgrounds are getting bought up by hedge funds and corporate ownerships, and prices are going up, and things are changing a lot. And camping today, whatever's left of the real primitive, you know, nature-based camping is probably going to be gone in a few years for sure. And we've seen a number of nomads talking about that, including Slim Potato Head and stuff. You know, the camping world is changing really, really quickly. Danny McNally says, I just bought 10 acres 20 miles off the coast of North Carolina. I'm going to build me a floating trailer park, man. GB, we were talking about Samantha Olmstead, the flight attendant who was doing some traveling around in her van during the pandemic. Anyway, she is getting some Botox injections in her latest video. GB says, Botox is awesome. Since I can't afford it anymore, I'll start a GoFundMyFace account. Odd17B says campgrounds are beyond crowded right now. It's not even enjoyable. RV spots are crammed in so tight it's very uncomfortable. We were watching RV Rebel Girl this morning, showing us a campground she's staying at, and yeah, there was a traffic jam of golf carts. It's like so many golf carts, and they were like backed up for miles. Ricky says, I am calling this the middle of summer. It's not even summer yet. Dave Warping Time again. You know, you're right. Summer technically doesn't start until the 21st of June, and we are only at the 7th of June. So we're still in spring. But in reality, summer basically starts Memorial Day. It's half over by the July 4th, and it's over by Labor Day. In reality, you know, because everyone goes back to work, if they are going back to work on, you know, the day after Labor Day, right? And let's jump back to Panda Land here. One more comment before we end this sucker today. Macadamian says, this is beyond absurd. It is the nomads' fault. It's the nomads who put out video after video showing Auge Acres. Me, Camo Dave, simply reports on those videos. That's very true. Auge, Ed, CC, Scott and Terry, Wandering Jimmy, Rady, and others have put out videos about Panda Land, which was named by Wandering Jimmy 7 months ago in a video with a title page showing Escape from Panda Land. Just for fun, I counted all of Auge's videos featuring Auge Acres, Panda Land, since she first bought it, and those videos in total have over 500,000 views on Auge's channel alone. Ed's channel is nothing but his Nomad Ranch, but hey, let's blame Dave again for their problems. You know, again, I realize it. I report what these guys are showing, and you know, I'm willing to, you know, if people are worried about their privacy, I'm willing to work with them and make it so that we don't have some issues. Yeah, I want everybody to be happy. That's in Dave's world, everybody's happy. Everybody. So, you know, but it is true. Again, if you want your privacy, don't put it up. Don't put all that stuff up on YouTube. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. It comes back around again and again and again. Hey, thank you for watching. It is the 7th of June, 2021. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Rainy, thunderstormy Monday here in beautiful Morganton, North Carolina, but a pitter-patter on the roof of the little raindrops and big bolt of lightning, but nothing, everything's fine. Blood under.